Hi Scorpio, it's Jen here from Tarot Spirit with your August 2015 monthly reading. I'm doing sort of more of a freestyle spread today, more like what I would do when I'm reading for myself. And the cards that I'm using, I don't know the name of. I've had them for a really long time, and they're an interesting deck. I thought with your sort of watery and artistic feeling, I thought some of you might connect with it. But if anyone knows whose deck this is, I'd love for you to please let me know. So an underlying theme is the Five of Water. So you can see, just in a lot of the other Cups cards, it's a very pretty watery blue, and this sort of has some very dark waters. So our emotions, we're sort of struggling with our emotions as an underlying theme for this month, Scorpio. There's maybe a little bit of storminess in your feelings for some reason. So there you are, the King of Water, the Nine of Earth, Nine of Pentacles, very nice card, and the Eight of Air. Okay. So this could be a little bit of causing us some emotional turmoil. This Eight of Swords is about denial and being trapped by our own negative thought patterns. You know, the King of Water is the Scorpio water sign. And this is, a man of emotional maturity. He's not afraid of his emotions. He'll discuss his emotions, but he's not ruled by them. He doesn't go on a roller coaster ride every time something good or bad happens and let it set him off. He's able to really handle his emotions, and he's not afraid of them. He doesn't try to escape them. So the Nine of Earth, this is a beautiful card. This is a card about confidence and really enjoying the fruits of your labor and feeling comfortable and worthy of what you've accumulated and where you are in your life and your spiritual, feeling just super grounded and comforted, and you've just created this, wherever you call home is, it's your sanctuary. You're living well, actually. You're really have cultivated a really nice atmosphere and way about living. But this Eight of Swords, something is amiss, and it's causing us some emotional turmoils. Okay, well, we have the Lovers. Seven of Wands, feeling a little defensive. And the Seven of Swords. So I get the feeling that we're not liking someone's choices this month, and it's possible, very likely could be a romantic partnership, but it could be someone in your life that you connect with emotionally. You don't feel that their choices that they're making are honoring you or themselves, that their priorities are maybe a little screwy, or what they say and what they do aren't quite matching up. But you're all, and maybe it's you, maybe someone feels that way. You're feeling defensive too, and maybe even a little wronged. Two sevens here. So I'm going to keep going. The Four of Swords. Yeah, so this is all in your mind, Scorpio. The Nine of Wands. Powerful card. And Temperance. Yeah. We're feeling out of balance, okay? And we're really allowing our emotion, emotion and thoughts are interconnected. And we're sort of, things are really, actually, you have some really good cards here, but we're getting a little out of balance because of our own negative thinking, actually. I'm just going to say it. I think we are sort of causing a little bit of, this Five of Water is about pining away sort of over things that, it's really not serving you. It's sort of obsessing about something and focusing excess energy and thoughts and emotions to something that isn't serving you, that really, you have all these other opportunities and you're having trouble moving on from that. And you're in sort of denial. You're sort of trapped in your thoughts about it. The fact that the Seven of Fire is in the middle, the Seven of Wands, we're feeling defensive as sort of a focus here, Scorpio. But this bottom row is telling you, the Four of Swords is telling you to take a break, give yourself a break, stop beating yourself up over it. It's going to be okay. You can get through it, and just sort of try to balance out this anxiety. I feel like there's an underlying theme of anxiety or worry or focusing too much on the negative side of a situation that I don't think is as negative as you're thinking. A lot of it is in your head. But, you're kind of passionate about it too. So it's hard to balance that out. But you are going to figure out how to do that. And you're ending the month with Temperance. So you've really, any sort of anxiety and worry or pining away or sort of obsessing about something that, even if it's, who knows what can trigger us to think of, an old relationship and like maybe you still harbor regrets over things and, you need to make a choice then to let some of that stuff that we're carrying around go. I heard this really interesting TED Talk recently on infidelity, and I have no idea like how that came up in my YouTube thing or how I do subscribe to TED Talk, so it may just have been random. I didn't really investigate that, but I love TED Talks, so I happened to watch this one on infidelity, and it was so interesting because she said that many people have multiple marriages, and many people have multiple marriages within one marriage. Excuse me. And it was just fascinating. She was extremely intelligent and well-spoken, and it was very down to earth. And, this Lover's card is all about honoring your commitments over and over and over and over again. You don't get married, sign a marriage contract, and then you're just like, okay, I'm done. We're committed. Like, that's it. You honor that commitment, that responsibility every day, all day long through your choices, all the time. You have to choose it. You have to choose it over and over and over and over again. Even when you're pissed off at that person, even when they've hurt you and you know, even when you're grumpy and tired, even when, you know, you need to choose that over and over again. That's a big commitment. That's huge, you know. And if we get off on bad habits, bad patterns where we're not choosing it all the time, you know, we need to examine that and figure out how to bring our life into balance, so we're balancing all important aspects of our lives in a way that's good for ourselves as well as the people that fall into our circle. You know, maybe with the Five of Cups, you're feeling like your partner isn't, if you're in a relationship, isn't, you know, honoring your commitment as much as they can. And, you know, swords are also, there's just sort of some mental confusion, but they are about communication as well. So there may be some communication that feels difficult or maybe a little scary, but it's really going to help clear the air. And for the single people, this Five of Water is it's letting go of past hurts and sort of, you know, these swords cards I can see in that sense, you know, letting things go and giving yourself a break and acknowledging the past and releasing it, and realize you don't have to, the same patterns don't have to repeat themselves. And so you're leaving August with temperance, with balance. So you start in unbalanced and end balanced. So it's kind of centered around what are you choosing day to day? Like, what are your priorities? Are your priorities what you say they are, or really what you're committing to day after day? Or are you committing more to, you know, watching YouTube? Or I'm just kidding, watch YouTube all the time, it's great. No. You know, being on your electronics, not connecting with your loved ones, things like that. And we're going to find that balance. So that'll be a great month, especially if you're underlying not feeling so great with the Five of Water, to come out feeling balanced and grounded. It's really nice. So, okay, Scorpio, I'll see you at the next weekly reading, or the September 2015 monthly reading. Hope you have a great month. Take care.